Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
God, he looks cheery to be on my head.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Wait, how much can we explore?
Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
That'll be the homosexuality, pal. I guess ambition.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Just because I'm ambitious? Well, you know how it is. The man suggested... I assume man. The hat suggested it, so we shall take it.
You belong in Slytherin!
That's the look on my face right now. 100% we were going to be a Slytherin anyway, at least for the first run. Can people stop touching me clothes? God, I hope there's no Weasleys in Slytherin.
One more thing. Due to the
There's probably
unfortunate
not, let's be
injury
real.
on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Boo! Boo!
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
I had a chance to eat.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley,
Oh,
would you be so
the
kind
candles
as to show
quickly
our new
rendered
student
in.
to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
You're right.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
I swear there's only like 5 families in Harry Potter.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. It may
You're
be
literally
a bit of
either
challenge,
you're
but
a
one
Weasley,
I'm
a
sure
Black,
you're
a
up
Lestrange, a Potter.
I can be quite resourceful.
for. I suspected as much.
I've only got 4.
This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Ooh. Not a big fan of snakes. Not a big fan of them. Absolutely not.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Oh, thrilling.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome.
Oh, mermaids.
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
He looks way too happy. Way too happy. That grin that he had on his face, absolutely not. He definitely slept in the clothes.
Looks like everyone's gone.
100%. They look
common room.
comfy. I would sleep in the clothes. Let's be real. This is cool. Look at this place. Look at the detail. My God. Why can I get like a nightcap like that? Oh, he's touched the door as well. We love a little detail like that. Are we in the sewers? Why is the Slytherin dorm in, like, the sewers?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
You're right.
It's that new 5th year. Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
It happens. Mind your own business. Who's that? Is that who I think it is? Is that Sebastian? God, we'll go speak to him in a second. I can interact with this globe thing, so I'm gonna... Oh, I can just make it spin. That's weirdly satisfying. Look at his hand, he's like, fucking spin it.
Revelio.
We got anything in here? No? Okay, well, let's go interact with people. You know what, we'll save Mr. Sallow for last.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Are you Scottish? Oh, absolutely not. You're either Scottish or Irish.
Not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I
Check
think she's Scottish.
Told you. You should have
Hey,
listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Well, it's a shame we won't be seeing him. We had it handled, thank you very much.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one
Yeah,
of
you'll
these
be
days
flying
I'll
out
show
that
you a
bloody
thing
window,
or two
love.
about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Bloody Scottish people. Bloody Scottish people. Let's speak to her. I want to speak to people. Let's get
That boy
immersed.
was going to lose the match.
Not really.
Can
Much
we
too
play
stiff
chess?
Time for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, he's like, that's enough. That's enough for you. Oh, spin it. Very nice, very nice. Ominous, my dear, hello.
I think I heard one.
I get a lot of TikToks, okay. I know Ominous and
Now
Sebastian.
mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well,
God, he
you
really put
certainly
some
had a memorable arrival.
exaggeration? Yeah. Pronunciation on the old Gaunt. Ominous Gaunt.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Bloody hell. We're
Were you
underwater.
expecting to be
That's
sourced in
mental.
Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something
Yeah,
I'm
what's his
especially
face
proud
is
of, mind you.
like great-granddad,
He
isn't
was
he?
obsessed with blood status. A pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
God, that was disgustingly polite. Ugh. Bloody hell. Oh, I just got an email from Curry's asking for feedback. I saw my phone light up on the desk. It's like, Curry's want your feedback. They're not having it. Oh, spin it.
Well, I suppose...
What are you rambling to yourself for?
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank
Hey
you.
up.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but
He's definitely going to
Quite
big
an
himself up. He
experience,
was
nonetheless.
scared shitless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
it's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
But why is everyone in Slytherin so nice?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked
Or
up.
at least him and Ominous have
Has
been.
a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
He's on about the old, forbidden curses.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts?
That's not what
Which
they're called,
ones?
is it?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good
Okay.
meeting you. Good luck today.
Well, I would like to know them.
5th year Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I was, I was like, she's just dropped me off, but we did go to sleep, didn't we? Professor, I am here. Oh, can I open
Good
that
morning.
chest?
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
I get to cheat.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
It's very
It would be
flamboyant.
wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
It's like the Hogwarts Pokédex. Oh, he's just shoved it in his pocket. He's pulled a GTA.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I love her shoulders.
This way.
Nah, you can hold on a second, pal. I'm gonna
certainly
slowly
would
walk.
have
Oh, it's a
field guide
house
when I
chest.
was a student. Using
Oh.
the guide will also train you to be alert to
Lumos.
surroundings.
Sorry, I like it. It's satisfying for me to be casting stuff. Who's that? Oh,
The
I can
guide
hear
will
it.
give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
We love a good bit of lore.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
We're going to be pressing Revelio a lot, aren't we? So the Kelpie statue. This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster. Shut up. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, field guide challenges are the only way to acquire XP. Okay. I was not expecting that. This is your wizarding level XP earned from challenges, increases your level and power. There was a full stop there. Just completely zoned by it. Oh my god, okay. Let's go into challenges and have a look. So, collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. So, each challenge has tiers. Ooh, we can get some spectacles, which I definitely don't want. Special rewards unlocked at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay. That's cool. Is there a battle pass?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
God. I just wanted to look at the eye thing. It was cool when he was holding it in his hand as well. Can we hold that again or no? Oh, I've opened a thing that I weren't meant to open yet. That was a menu that I am not prepared for right now. No thank you. Oh, that is full of shit. Hi, Ominous. He's got his wand out. What have we got over here? What is this? Oh, you're right.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Sure. Oh, we love a 3D map. Oh, love it. So, two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the house, common rooms, and the Great Hall. Okay, select the Grand Staircase region. You can see flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered ones. So obviously we're going to have to run around and find them if we want to be able to fast travel to that location. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouses. Select the Library Annex. Okay, we can go there. Let's go.
Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
You say time saver. You should have seen the bloody loading screen, pal.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle
I'll be editing that one
from
out.
Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I'm quite disappointed that we couldn't go there. There are goblins on that fountain.
You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace
No, we
the
can go to
supplies you lost on the way
Hogsmeade. Can I go to Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only
My eyes look weird.
all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Okay.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our
Or rise to
with
normal
a
again.
solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the
Really
credit
looks
there,
rough.
Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide.
Yeah,
It will be
right.
invaluable to you.
Bloody hell.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes,
Oh.
Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Can I go to Hogsmeade now for the supplies?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well,
Whatever
Professor
is going
Weasley
on with
is a
like the
brilliant
lighting on
and
the eyes,
astute
it makes
witch.
my guy look like he's
It was
wearing
right to
like
keep the
eyeliner.
details to yourself for now.
And he kind of
We
suits
don't
it.
know where this
I'm
path
disappointed
we've
that I
embarked
couldn't put it
upon
on.
will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
What the hell does that mean? Pardon me, I am so sorry. I have my energy drink out. Okay, I have been at work today before doing this session. I've been doing a lot. Hold up a second. So, how do I want to zoom out and go, let me go to Hogsmeade. I guess we better do, which one do we want to do first? Let's do Charms first. We'll track that one. We get Accio. Akio would be cool.
The map is enchanted to
So,
help you find your way.
We get
This will be
more
incredibly
spells
helpful.
from
Thank
classes
you.
and stuff. We
Now,
get like unlocks
sounds
to
like
go
you've
to them.
quite a day ahead. What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Give me
You'll
my
enjoy
wand.
Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information
old is he?
about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. I guess we've got to do the 2 classes before we can go to Hogsmeade. We're off. We've been let loose around the castle. Oh my days. I'm just going to be sprinting everywhere. What in the world are you, sir? What was that?
Revelio.
Oh. Something tingled. What was that? Holy shit. Oh my god, this looks cool. Excuse me. Excuse me. That is cool as shit. That is cool as shit.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin?
Oh, I love him.
Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why my character's got black eyes. I'm very baffled by it. We got Akio. Love a good bit of Akio.
That is not bad.
Thank you.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's
It's a
enough of
very
that.
weird glitch.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Oh my god, I want to go outside. Let me go
After
outside.
me.
Yes, let's please go outside. I should have kept my robes
I've always
on.
found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
That's definitely a bloody Weasley.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Oh yeah, great. Whoa.
Very simply,
Okay.
cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charge at the last possible moment. Now,
Cut him off.
stay focused.
I probably should not have cut him off.
That's it.
Oh! Oh
Happens to
no.
the best of us.
I know.
Splendid.
There we go. I only released the X button, I didn't release the trigger.
Very good. Points to Slytherin.
Yeah, not a
But
lot of
there's
them.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
I'm watching, don't you worry. Oh, shut your face. Absolutely not. Oh my god.
Accio.
Come on, Oliver! Oh!
Let us see this.
Shut up.
Yes!
Okay. There we go.
Well done.
Thank you. Now you're crossing the streams,
That is how it's done.
Ooh, okay. I've got this. All I need to do is land in the... Ooh-hoo! Ah ha ha ha!
Remarkable.
Anything over 10 would have done it. Thank you. Told you, ambitious. Is what it is.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, I bet I'm gonna get my broom in Hogsmeade as well. Oh, shut up.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
He's like, shut up, both of you.
Here we go. Phew.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Excellent control there.
Yeah, but I've nudged hers.
Let us see this.
I want that one over there. Oh, what you doing? Oh no.
Watch this.
Ah ha ha ha, you got buggered by the ball. Oh, I've got to get a 50. I got bloody 50.
That's it.
Nice.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Nice.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Oh, it is. I love it.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Wagadu.
I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Again, disgustingly pleasant.
You
A word, if you would.
Humans, if you're so you wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly.
I'll
the
try and
lesson I was
fix the eyes.
expecting, sir.
I'll Google
What
and I'll
charm is
Reddit
there
and I'll
in
have
the
a gander.
expected? And
What's he got
close
a
match between
torture
you,
device
Miss
for?
Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okay. Right, so now we've got to go... Oh, we can flew right out of it, can't we? Can't we? God, everyone's left. I got leveled up. Can we do anything with that level up? Oh. Hold up. Oh. Okay, gear. No, was it gear? No, it weren't gear. It was, is it not in... I don't know, what is it in? Here we go. How do we get here? Collections? What are collections? Oh, okay, that's just keeping track of everything that we can, like, buy and literally collect. Okay, we've got to do attend defense against the dark arts. We get Leviosa. Levioso we get. Okay, not Leviosa. I guess we'll head over there.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Maybe.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been
You're
eager
right.
to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your
Why?
first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I don't know what I'm going to do for a thumbnail. If I can't get a screen cap where someone doesn't have weird eyes. Right, I've got to find a flu thing.